Hello, I am ANYA USHAKOVA, Elegant Influencer. Welcome back. If you're a subscriber, welcome for the first time if you're not. I'm happy you're here, however you arrived. And today I want to dive right into the topic that I've been thinking about for the last few days. I've been thinking about asking you this one question. And the question is this: what lights you up from the inside? I've been thinking about what lights me up from the inside. I'd like to know what lights you up from the inside in dealing with the circumstances we all find ourselves in these days. In the midst of a pandemic, in the midst of worldwide protests, in the midst of so much news, political landscape, tension, worry, fear, aggression, really. I mean, so many things, too much news in a way for all of us. You know, it's not judging the content per se, but just talking about how much information there is out there. And we can only absorb so much until we need to just go run under the covers and hide, I think. So I've been thinking about what lights me up. I've been wondering what lights you up on the inside that you can control by way of how you move around your day, because we can't control the external factors of pandemic, of righteous and rightful protests, of angry reactions, of everything that's happening around us, political rhetoric that is so intense in the world. So I want to focus on what we can't control, and I want to share 7 ways, 7 steps of very, very affirmative ways that we can control our inner light to affect our outer glow. So important these days. We're stepping into a new landscape. I've talked about this a lot in the last month and a half or so. And the new landscape is really one of our making. We have to find, as individuals, our own navigation. We have to navigate these tricky waters that we are traveling through. So how are we going to do it? And the first way we're going to do it is to recognize that we cannot control the externals that I mentioned a few minutes ago. But what we can do is step number 1, find time every single day to be in nature, connect with nature, reconnect with nature, with the breeze, with the wind, with the grass blades, with flowers, with fresh air, with, if you're living in an urban center and you can find a park bench in a little area of grassy area, sit down on that bench or sit down on the grass if you have jeans on or something and you can sit on the ground. Breathe that air in, the fresh grass, the trees that may be around you, or a tree. If you see a flower, try to smell it. Hopefully it has a scent. In other words, come out of your homes, come out of your apartments, turn off the television sets, turn off the computer, go out and just be in nature, even if it's just for a short while every day. And even if it's raining, take an umbrella out with you. We are nature as well. So go reconnect with your inner nature outside. Really important. Step number 1. Step number 2, movement. Call it exercise. Walk if you can. If you're capable of walking, walk. Rain or shine. I mean, I try to do this every day. There have been days in these past months I haven't gotten out to walk. And boy, at the end of the day, on a day when I haven't been outside even, my home, I'm exhausted. I've spent too much time at the computer on that day, perhaps. I've spent too much time in my thoughts, lost in thoughts, or creating my new work. I've perhaps turned on the television for the news and gone down that tunnel. And that by the end of the day, in the evening, I'm just really exhausted from it all. So go out and move, take a walk. Gyms aren't open right now, and some are beginning to open. So find the one in your area of the world that really is opening up with the highest standards of care, of safety, of health, And if you're brave enough at this moment in time to trust that all will be well, give it a try. But if not, walk. And if your legs won't move, move your arms. If you're in a wheelchair, if you're homebound, you can move your arms, move your fingers. Let life force come through, but move. Step number 2. Step number 3, healthy lifestyle. Get enough sleep every night, 7, 8, 9 hours if you need it. Try to go to bed at the regular time, be it 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night, whatever that hour is for you. And when you do go to sleep, please don't watch television. You know, that I am someone who believes that a television has no place in a bedroom, that our bedroom is a serene place. It's a place where we dream our dreams, where we retire at the end of a long day, hectic day, busy day, stressful day. And what you want to take in with you are your dreams, are your good thoughts, are just, you know, something you can sleep with without getting troubled. You know, watching television, the news, oh my goodness, it's too much stimulus. So just a thought. Bedroom should be for sleeping, for making love if you're with a partner, for hugging yourself and being with yourself and turning the love inward. If you're alone, right? You can do this. We can all do this. And eat healthy foods. Drink healthy drinks. You know, sometimes a healthy drink is having a glass of champagne or a drink with a friend or, you know, with your partner, or celebrate your own life. Pour yourself a glass of champagne, a glass of rosé, a glass of wine if you drink. If you don't, pour yourself whatever it is that makes you happy. Don't overconsume. Try to eat healthy. You know, we all know now what that's about. It's fruits, it's vegetables, it's just, I don't have to list all the great foods. You know what they are. You can research it, what's available in your area, but be mindful about what you ingest. So that's step number 3. Stillness, meditation. If you don't know how to meditate and you want to learn, find time to go onto the internet, onto YouTube, and find probably countless teachers who will teach you step 1 of meditation for a few moments. Pick the one you like, learn from that teacher, try it at home. Give yourself 5 minutes every day. It could be in the morning when you wake up, it could be the evening before you retire, it could be 10 minutes. And if you don't want to have that kind of a practice, then practice stillness. So important to calm your nerves, calm your mind, step away from computer, from news, from too much chatter, too much worry, and just put your eyes on soft focus and breathe. Just breathe. You know, breathe in life force, breathe in good energy, breathe out those thoughts that you don't want to carry with you for the whole day. So you can do this. So nature, be with a tree. If you find an ancient tree, it's ancient trees have, you know, in feng shui in the East, they believe in feng shui as creating a happy life, you know, around yourself, a good life. And trees, ancient trees, they call wood energy. It has wood energy. So this ancient tree that you might find, that you might touch, that you might sit against, lean against when you're out in nature, if you have the time, you know, can give you life force back where it has energy. We're energetic beings. The tree has energy. So let it give you life force, especially if you're feeling a bit tired, a bit exhausted. So nature, movement, exercise, healthy lifestyle, sleeping, eating healthily, stillness or meditation, gratitude and good thoughts. I put these together. That's number 5. Gratitude and good thoughts. Be grateful every day that you're alive, that you have a chance to begin again every day, that you're still here. Be grateful for that. Be grateful for your parents who gave you life, even if you had a difficult childhood. You wouldn't be here if they didn't make love and conceive you in love, and you wouldn't have been born to them into this life. Be grateful. There's so much to be grateful for in life. You can find what you're grateful for. A person, the flowers in your garden, the air that you breathe. Just find what you're grateful for. And if you keep a gratitude journal, which I recommend, do it every day. Write 3 things, 5 things that you're grateful for before you go to bed at night. So before you go to sleep, that's a wonderful way to go to sleep with happy thoughts. Thanking someone, thanking God, thanking the angels, thanking yourself for a job well done on that day. So gratitude and good thoughts, to me, go together. Think good thoughts of yourself. Don't criticize yourself. Everything's a learning in life, everything. We never stop learning, never stop growing and evolving if we want to learn. And think good thoughts of others. There are those that are dangerous for us, perhaps, and people that we don't trust or like, so don't be with them. Stay away from them. But even with those people, think good thoughts, wish them well, send them on their way. It's gratitude and good thoughts. Music, number 6. Find time in the day. Maybe you're driving to the market, and instead of putting on the news, more news, find music that you love, and listen to it. Let it soothe your nervous system. Let it calm you down. I love to hear good music. I have my favorite music, and oh my goodness, it just changes my disposition if I've been in a worrying mood, for example, or sad about something. And finally, something I'm going to spend a lot more time on in another video. I want to say this to you: the quality of your relationships reflect the quality of your life. Or as my mother used to say to me, I always said, well, this is a Russian expression. I'm Russian, of Russian parents. She would say to me, Anushka, show me who your friends are and I'll tell you who you are. Show me who your friends are and I'll tell you who you are. The quality of your relationships reflect the quality of your life. Are you with relationships that you might have left a long time ago, are not particularly healthy for you? Are you still feeding these relationships? Are you still interacting and they don't make you feel good? You're not growing, you're not learning. It's just chatter and gossip, perhaps, and not even nice, not kind enough. Let them go. This is a good time to weed out what no longer serves you, who no longer serves you in terms of helping you grow into the person you really want to become through all of this crazy time we're living through right now, and creating our own new realities to deal with the externals that we can't control, but we can control what we think, who we're with. So give it thought. In the United States, next weekend we'll be celebrating the 4th of July, Independence Day. 10 days later, on the 14th of July in France, it'll be Bastille Day. If you don't have an Independence Day coming up in your country anytime soon, create your own Independence Day. This moment in time in all of our lives is a time when we have to find our new ways forward. It's a time to blossom. It's a time to rethink, reform, reintuit, reimagine, reignite. It's a very exciting time if you take advantage of all the possibilities that all are within you. It begins with you on the inside. I'm going to come to a close on this video with this thought. There's an expression that I've read too much about called ghosting in the United States. And that's being in relationship with someone, or thinking you were in some kind of relationship with them, be it as a lover, as a friend, and you were in communication, and then one day you no longer heard from this person, and when you reached out, you know, with a kind heart, or you reached out, for whatever reason, they never reached back. So what I want to say to you is that this is something that I find incredibly unkind. Don't do this to people. Don't. You may not like someone. You don't, when I talk about letting go, weeding out, but do it gently. You don't have to make it a drama. You don't have to ghost someone. This expression is ridiculous, but you know, it's what I've been reading. So you can find ways to disengage. I'm not available on that date, but thank you for inviting me. You can be unavailable for the rest of your life to this person. Eventually they'll walk away, they'll go away, but you at least you're saying something. You can say, look, I'm taking this year, so much has happened, so much is happening, to rethink, reimagine my life. I'm spending a lot of time alone. I appreciate you wanting to see me, but for now, let's take a pause. I mean, there's so many ways to say goodbye, right? Without hurting someone's feelings. Good thoughts, you know, about yourself and about others. So thank you for being here. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. This is a channel that covers the waterfront of ideas, everything to do with how we can evolve in our lives, how we can go from the chrysalis form, caterpillars, and become blossoming human beings, really. Butterflies fly free. Mind, body, spirit, exquisite aging at any age, living your most inspired life. I have so much that I want to share with you. You can read all about me in the description box if you don't know who I am. I coach, I'm a global life coach. You can book a session with me. It's all written here on this channel. So read up on me if you don't know who I am, but subscribe. And you can click the little notification bell that if you do that, you know, you will always be informed that I've posted a video. Come back. I'd love to see you again. Have a wonderful week. Wonderful week.